Hey guys, Rich Graham here. Want to take a quick second to talk to you about one of the basic shooting principles of know what your target is and then know what's behind your target so you can safely operate your firearm. Okay? So, if I ask you what is behind your target and what is the safe zone behind the target, what does that mean to you? Think about it. That answer is going to change with every firearm you use and every caliber you use, right? I want you to watch a quick clip of us doing a demonstration of shooting a AR platform 223 round inside a house, not a ballistic wall house, just a regular home. The home's walls are made of 2x4s. It's not just sheetrock, so it's kind of like, it's a good example house because it's not just sheetrock, but it's not brick walls. It's kind of like an in between. It's just straight 2x4 walls. So I want you to see what it does because it's going to be an eye-opener for you.
So if you're just shooting this for home protection, know where the other people are in the house before you just go start firing it. So let's do a test run. All right, going hot. All right, you can see went in, came straight through this wall, came in, the bullets are fragmenting, went through this wall, check, it went through this wall too, of solid 2x4s. And it hit the wall here.
So now that you've seen that video, it opens up your eyes a little bit because, well, what is that safe zone? All right? This is the house. Now, here's where I was shooting from. Here's where, let's say, the bad guy would be, in the same living room that I'm in. Okay? Well, a lot of times we look at this and we say, okay, well, here's my target, and I'm safe behind them because there's a wall behind them. But that's not necessarily the case, depending on the round, depending on the structure. So, when you say, all right, well, there's no one in the next room. So, you know, I'm safe to take this shot because here's my bad guy, there's a wall behind them, and there's no one in the next room. Well, again, the third room of that house was a bedroom. And let's say this is your wife or daughter's room, or whoever, it doesn't matter. There's a person in this room here. That round, when we took that shot, went straight from here, through this wall, and smashed into that wall. It went through two interior walls and stopped at the third wall. Okay? Now, if this is a real life situation and you're using home defense, this raises some questions. What is your strategy? What is your game plan for home defense? What firearm are you choosing to protect your house with? These are important questions. Law officers, when you're doing clearances through apartment complexes, you're shooting in the street, and there's a bad guy in front of a house. Those rounds will go straight through those exterior walls, most likely, and go into the houses. You hear about people doing drive-bys, and people in the homes get shot by the people doing the drive-by. This is why. Even if it's a pistol caliber, sometimes it'll go straight through those walls. So what you need to understand about this is you have to know what is your target, what is behind them, but not just what is behind them, how far will your round penetrate. So your clear zone for that round isn't what's behind them, but it's what's behind them to the point where the bullet will stop. Does that make sense? So it's really important, especially doing home security and for law enforcement going into homes to go apprehend targets and things like that. You need to understand this. We run some courses for home security and personal defense, close quarter combat classes and things like that. Might be something to look into if you're not already familiar with this, because there's different strategies and different movements and things you can do to position yourself properly to make sure that you're most effective in defending yourself and your home and your family. I hope this makes sense. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of questions, but this is just kind of a foundation, just a baseline, so we can get some good understanding so people can operate their firearms safely. Thanks.